everyone. This is Simran, and welcome to another episode of The Unsaid. Today, I'm joined by someone who's fun, fearless, and unapologetically herself, Maya Krishnan. We are diving deep into who she is beyond what meets the eye. Hi, Maya.
Hi, Sam.
I'm so glad that you're here today.
Thank you for
How are
calling.
you?
I'm great. I'm maybe a little tired from all the travel and all
Traveling.
the craziness that happened the last 6 months. I'm exhausted. I
But it's
want to
good.
rest. Yeah, it's great.
Nice. Okay, so let's begin with something fun.
Okay.
If your friends had to describe you in 3 words, what would it be? And what would you secretly hope for it to be?
I'd hope for them to feel whatever they're feeling. That's okay. But maybe they feel that I'm crazy for sure, unpredictable,
Hmm.
and maybe funny.
Okay. So, speaking of how people see you, your recent album Gilligilippu, I think it's all about fun and freedom. So, tell me about your happy moments, creating it.
Thanks. Do you see that?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
Yeah.
amazing. That's
Was that the idea?
wonderful. Firstly, of you said how people see me. I can't say care, but
Yeah.
it doesn't
Bother
really
you much.
matter because one of my theater directors have told me if you have a room full of audience, say like 50 audience watching you perform, and 10 people like you, and maybe 40 don't. And if you perform for the 40, then you're going to be so bad because it's going to be difficult to
Yeah.
make them like you. But if you
Mm,
perform for the 10 who like you, then that means the 40 could become the 10. So
right.
that's always been my, and people love me, all the fans and all these people sending love. I always have all my attention on that, so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, Giligilipu was such a, actually the process was the most interesting part.
Mm,
To arrive and find the song was actually the best part. So I had a great time working with Cianor. He was one of my collaborators. So he really like pushed me also to write and
mm,
discover the song, and he was always there with me. It's very rare for an indie music having the concepts of Giligilippu to
right.
come out and
Yeah.
to actually be a mainstream sort of a song out there for people to listen. And I actually thought there'll be more people, trying to stop it
Mm.
from releasing or whatever they do generally.
Generally.
But very surprisingly, they didn't. Then I realized, oh, they expect this from me, that I'm going to do
Right.
something crazy or
Uh,
whatever. That's what
yeah.
I figured out.
Yeah.
And yeah, Giligilip is a lot of fun, and it's important, I think, to also put out stuff like this because it's a rare dialogue.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had a lot of fun creating and finding the song. The most annoying part about this whole music thing is the business in any
Any aspect. Yeah.
aspect.
Hmm.
So that was what was exhausting. Otherwise, it was great
Fun.
fun. I just jumped in the well
Into
and
it. Went all
tried
for
to
it.
swim. Yeah.
Outside of music and work, what is something that you do to, make yourself feel alive every day?
Actually, I see work as just a part of my life, and I'm glad it is. I'm into the arts, and I'm doing show business. I'm glad because it somehow also overlaps with with the life that I'm living.
Mm-hmm.
Because stories I say, the life I've lived, the experience I've gathered, all this becomes art at some point for me,
Mm.
especially. And it's important for my voice to come out from my roots and my experiences. So it's always there is one whatever crossover of all these lives. But the ordinary things, I think, is just to be and to hang out with my friends and find love, and all of these basic things. In fact, that's what I want to do. I just want to be, I want to exist,
Mm.
and find my fun in the life that I'm living in, this scheme of existence. That's all. You remember
I think
philosophy?
that's the most simplest way of living, also.
Yeah, I think if we just live and
Yeah.
yeah, and it's very difficult. It's
But if you
very
can find joy in those simple things, then
yes,
nothing like it.
yes,
Yeah.
and little things you mentioned.
Mm.
Ordinary is so good.
Yeah.
It's such a good word because that's what is the most toughest thing to do. So I'm enjoying it because art and music and everything comes with life for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, work
Just
is just
being.
work. Tomorrow, if I don't have work, my life is still going to be rocking.
Yeah.
So
That's
I'm
nice.
glad.
I'm very curious about the little Maya. So when you look back at your childhood, what is that one thing that still lives inside of you?
I was very naughty as a child. So that definitely
Remains.
remains in me. And I'm glad it remained because then what is the fun?
Yeah.
I'm very mischievous. I'm very naughty as a child. And I was also, so I have three sisters. My family is a big family. We have like six of us. And my parents used to go to work, and we used to live almost all the time. We're alone, and I'm always taking care of my sisters.
Mm-hmm.
They are the people who actually do. So I have this full, what do you say, living together kind of a situation that I feel I still have it because my house is like open for everyone, and there's a whole community that comes together. We take care of each other. So I think from childhood,
Those
that
are
has
the things.
remained.
Okay.
And I play a lot. I'm doing that, I think, in
Mm.
my own way. Yeah, yeah, that's all.
Okay. So you juggle between many things like theater, music, improv, acting, and so much more.
Yeah.
So when everything gets too loud and chaotic, what do you do at that time?
Very interesting because I'm going through that right now.
Okay.
It is exhausting. It is like I want to rest the whole day,
Mm-hmm.
but I still have to be here because Simran has called me and I have to be here.
Honored.
Yeah, same. So for me, I think it's great because my life is very simple. I still live in a rented house in a studio apartment, and I have a lot of people who come home and they visit me, they take care of me, they do all of this. It's important to have such people around you, is what I feel. And I think that is primarily the whole goal of, trying to live this life, to have these people around you, the chosen families, and all of that. So I think I spend a lot of time
Time
with
with
them
them.
and sleep. Just sleep, 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 because it gets too much of everything.
Yeah.
But it's not always like I don't enjoy doing these things.
Mm.
I really love my work. I really love what I'm doing.
Mm.
So that way it is not really exhausting, because imagine if I was a banker or a software engineer. I'm hats off to
Definitely.
all of them
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
but I can't. I'm not good at it also, and I don't enjoy doing it.
Mm.
So if I'm not enjoying, and then that could probably be really exhausting.
That
I
would be
really need
very
a
exhausting. Yeah.
So right now it's fine.
It's fun
just
exhausting.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
fun exhausting, and I've got my winding. I leave Chennai very often to just
Yeah.
find that.
Yeah.
I
So
travel.
you travel a lot.
I travel a lot. I go to the Himalayas. I go to Goa. I go to all these places
And
because
do you also like get to meet and talk to people you don't know?
yes, especially for that, to meet new people.
Tell
And
me how is that? No, because I am someone who's quite I can't say scared,
Mhm.
very foreign to that idea.
Yeah, no, I understand, because even I was like that.
Ah.
And I realized opening yourself very freely to strangers is what actually I want to be, light and free and like a feather. And, I want to go with the flow of life. So it was difficult for me initially. Then it's actually important to
Push
the
yourself and go for
yeah,
it.
and go for it. Go put yourself in uncomfortable places. That
Right.
now it's really comfortable. I love doing it. In fact, I was shooting for Leo in Kashmir. I was also pulled in to train Mr. Sanjay Dutt, and I had like a great time with him for about 35 days in Kashmir. And then I said bye to him, and he was like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "I'm going to Leh." We were shooting in Pahalgam, and Leh is like a full big route. And he's like, "How? Okay." He's like, initially he was like, "Cool, go Pitwa, all that." And he's like, "How are you going?" I said, "I'm taking a gypsy from you, renting a gypsy, and I'm driving." He's like, "What? Okay. So who's coming with you?" I'm like, "Nobody. I'm just going." So he was very shocked and very
Obviously,
surprised, and actually wanted to save me from that whole
Mm.
trip. And he convinced me, "Don't go. Why are you going? It's very difficult." So I said, "No, no, I'm going. I'm going to stay in a hostel." There are these places
Yeah.
where you can
Yeah.
backpack, and that's the
Uh.
best place to find new strangers or people who have the same sort of experiences. So it's important to also find those friends, I think, and not always be in that group.
And that's
Of course, they are the people who nurture you. They are
Yeah.
people who you love and care
Yeah,
for, and
yeah.
they're going to be with you. But it's also important to open yourself to other people from different parts of life. It also made me accept everything.
It's very interesting, I think.
Yeah, and not everyone's like a Uttaman or whatever. So I'm able to see the flaws in them and also accept them as friends. So
Right.
I think those travels,
Those
and
experiences make you better in
change
your
yes,
life.
it
Okay.
made me free. as in light. Now I can talk to anyone. I don't have to be. I'm not awkward in front
Mm.
of people. But sometimes I am because I'm just moody and I just don't want to talk. That's a different story.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
otherwise, I'm cool. Many people are actually very intimidated by my presence or whatever.
Could be,
Yeah,
could be,
they don't like
yeah.
really.
I mean, if I have to
Uh,
imagine if I didn't know you at all, and we were just doing this, I'd be quite intimidated by you, Maya. பேசினாதானே தெரியும் that you
ஆமா.
have a very light side to your self.
Yeah, yeah. No, I agree. And they're அவங்களோட like they're intimidated. I understand why also.
Yeah,
So it's interesting that
it is.
but people do come and do talk to me, and because I do a lot of shows of theater,
Yeah.
and I always spend a lot of time with all the audience who've come and want to share their experience watching the play. So it's amazing to talk to them.
But after knowing you, I feel by far you're the most approachable person. Like,
Right?
yeah,
I'm so simple.
very simple, very approachable. You are. You're not.
Okay, I can't say that about myself. So I'm like, say it.
I
Sim.
feel you are. But if we don't know you, then maybe.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand. Maybe, and I also have a, if I can say that, a
Hmm.
resting bitch face,
You can.
which could be intimidating. I agree, but I'm
Yeah.
only thinking randaka randaka randaka. I'm not really like,
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's valid.
Nice. Okay. Along the way, you've worked with many people.
Yeah.
So, can you tell me about an incident, whether famous or not, that left a positive mark on you?
Oh, a lot of people. Sanjay Dutt, he is crazy. He's absolutely amazing, and I have to be I have to say thanks to Lokesh sir for actually bringing me and letting me spend that time with him, because initially I was very scared, but then I was like, this is crazy. He is amazing.
Tell
And
me the first time you met him. How did that feel?
so it was on set, and he
Mm.
had like this whole big dialogue to say, and I was trying to tell him what it means and how to say it and everything. He's a natural. He can already perform, but he's just very scared for the language and all of that. So I was just there to like ease it out for him, not really train him for that matter. So he was like, come sit. So somehow train me. Please, somehow you do this. And I was like, dude, you are like epic. You know that, right? You're going to nail it no matter what. I'm just here to help you out. And don't worry, if you want to, depend on me and put all the burden on me, I'll take it all. So that was on. He was very impressed with how we worked. And I spent a lot of time. He shared a lot of stories of a lot of his mistakes, and that in fact he made me promise that I would not do that ever, and all those things, like it's very
Nice.
personal, it's very beautiful. He's always surrounded by like bodyguards and convoy and all of that. With me is like he puts his hand on my shoulder and be walking with a chai, and all the both of us be drinking chai and walking. So that's all crazy for me
Yeah.
to have that relationship with Sanjay sir. Vijay Sethupathi has been such a big support for me with all my theater, and he's even funded most of my theater performances, and is always there, always available whenever he's there, and when I call him, he's got my back. So
Right.
that's fantastic. Also, these people, Simran, the actress,
Yes.
some. So she was also one of those people. Famous na all these people. But otherwise, I think my mother is like epic. So I always have one very special relationship with her. So that is very positive for me. Yeah, all of this. Yeah.
Basically, your day-to-day life itself is quite positive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's sometimes it is negative also, because you don't know.
You never know.
You never know what is going to happen that day, and you're just ready to get that hit from whoever
Yeah.
and however it is going to come. But I think I'm in a place where I can deal with all of that and accept it and process it, because I make a lot of mistakes, and I want to make mistakes, I want to fail. And I'm not saying this as, oh, only if you fail then stepping stone for success, not like that.
Yeah.
But it's important to
Fail,
yeah,
I
fail
feel
and
like
not
it's
make
important to feel those emotions and get past it
yes,
more than the actual incident.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's important to, like you said, only when you go through those experiences will you know that this could happen.
Yeah.
And you got to be ready when it comes to you again.
Yeah.
And then it's easy.
Easy. Yeah.
So, after a lot of these experiences, now I'm like chill.
Yeah.
No problem. Come on, So it's like
It's
that.
a nice place to be in.
Yes, I agree.
So, something that I hugely admire in you and also people do is your humor.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is so infectious and it's so natural.
Okay.
So, how does this happen to you? Like, what's the role that humor plays in your everyday life and how do you keep it so alive?
To find the lightness in me is what is going to keep me sane.
Okay.
So I feel finding this humor in me is it was very very essential for me. And in fact, you're saying I'm funny only when you say I will even know. Otherwise, I
That's
don't.
how natural it is for you that you don't realize it.
Yeah, I
Uh,
don't. I don't really know.
uh,
So if I'm saying something and if people like laugh out loud, I'm like, oh, maybe I'm really funny. That's all is my
yeah.
awareness towards this
Mhm.
humor side of me. But I
Okay.
think it's coming because I want to be light. I want to be free.
Mhm.
Uh, so to keep that, that tendency to be sane, I think humor plays a big role in my life. And my friends are very funny friends, and they are also people who laugh at my jokes like you.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you are all alive and I'm able to discover new ways to say a joke or
Yeah.
tell it very funnily or whatever.
Mm.
So I'm glad it's infectious. When you say infectious and uh, people like it, I'm so glad, because humor is actually I would say very rare.
And difficult also.
Yeah.
Either it comes naturally or it's
Amma.
நல்லா
Yeah.
இருக்காது.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
if people are not free and if they want to be humorous, I see all these movies. I'm not blaming them, but all these movies have sometimes, most times, very bad taste in humor, and I've felt that. Just maybe it's just me, but I
I
felt
feel
that.
it's dying down a bit
Yeah,
compared to the
to the
times when
times
we were
that.
kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 So why is it coming? Is because then it's because humor is being forced to happen,
Ah.
or when you want to crack that joke and land it
Yeah.
irrespective of.
Yeah.
So then it becomes of something of bad taste. But
Yeah.
when it's naturally there, when your friends are like this, when your family is a
Mhm.
crazy family, then I think it's a part of your vibe. It's like a
Yeah.
party.
Part of
Just-
you.
yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I think it's a blessing.
Maybe, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like how our genes have, good skin, good hair,
I got good
good.
humor.
I think so. I don't know how it's coming or who
Yeah.
gave me this or whatever,
Right.
but it's happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel I'm funnier than before now. So
Yeah?
maybe it's because also of my
Then I think we should
experiences.
hang out more
Yeah.
often now.
So funny, don't worry.
So speaking of humor, of course, I have to speak of Manjula Teacher. Big fan.
Thanks.
How did you come up with the idea of it? And do you remember the first time you performed Manjula Teacher? How did Bhaskar's Kritika come from?
Mm.
So how did this happen?
Okay. Thanks for asking me this. The first time I performed or I created this character was actually inside Big Boss. It was one of those
I know.
tasks where
Yeah.
I had to be a teacher,
Teacher,
a
yeah.
math teacher or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So I just didn't want to do
A novel.
whatever
Yeah,
normal
yeah.
thing. So I also wanted to call out on some people in the house.
You
And
killed it, I think, with that.
thank you. So then I created a character just like them. So then it became very easy for me because I'm seeing and I'm just imitating.
Imitating,
So
okay,
it was just that. And I also wanted to add some body and voice to it and
Mm.
language and everything. So it just came out like a package. It's only because of theater. Theater
Okay.
experience was so much that I could create it in like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So it
Mm.
came out very naturally for me. And I got out of Big Boss and I wanted to start YouTube because it's a new form by itself, and television is a new form, YouTube is a new form.
Yeah.
Even social media is a new form now to
Yeah.
explore.
Yeah.
It's not the same at all.
Mm.
And for me to explore YouTube, I was wondering என்ன பண்ணலாம், and my team was all like, hey, you should do Big Boss review. And I was like, really? And then I've never watched Big Boss at all.
Huh.
Because I was going to Big Boss, I watched the previous season.
Okay,
And I sort of did my homework. That's all I know. So I was not a big fan also. I'm a fan of my season. Other seasons,
Yes.
I'm like,
I don't know.
what's going on? So when I came out, they said this, and I tried, and it didn't work out. It didn't work for me. I was not enjoying. So I'm like, dude, I'm not enjoying. You should do something else. And they said, what is it? What are the things that you enjoyed doing? I said, this character I enjoyed doing. So they were like, so bring it. I was like, yes. And they were also like, nobody's doing humor these days.
Yeah.
And and I made it. I wanted it very simple. So we shot it in my house. in a green screen or whatever. It's very simple with one camera. They switch it on and they let me rant for 1 hour and they'll be laughing and I'll know when they're laughing, when they're not. So I'll know if the joke is working or not. So that's how it worked. The first time I did that episode, I did 5 things a well-behaved woman should do. Like I told you, I don't know if I was funny. I was just going on and on and on. People were laughing. The camera person was laughing. His name is Mohammed. Mohammed was laughing. Raghu, another friend of mine, was laughing. So I was like, oh, maybe it's working out. Because these people don't watch Big Boss and they don't know this character also. So it felt like reassurance. Like, okay, if you're laughing, and maybe it's funny. Just put it and see is what I. It was like a very short video, so 5-minute video. It went viral. So we were like, oh, what's going on,
So I'm assuming you didn't expect that.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. Especially, I don't work for numbers. I just work if I'm having fun, if everybody's jolly in this area, then it's cool, is what I think. So every time it's a hit or a miss. But so happy that it's always been a hit. Because we don't really know which is going to what. In fact, they also don't know what I'm going to say. They're also like, oh, what is she going to do today? What has she got in that bag? Nothing I got in that bag. It's some vitamin B complex tablets, something I'll have. I'll pull it out and I'll do something with it. So there was one reel about Kirti Suresh or Tal.
Yeah.
It was just spontaneous. It was never like, it was not planned at all. So it's just 1 hour of let's go.
It's just how
Let's
you
have
speak
fun.
to us. You spoke to the
Yeah.
camera and
Yeah.
it was done.
Yeah. And that was a character that had its own quirks.
Right.
So it was all put in place and it worked out like that. We don't know if the next video is going to do well or next is going to do well. But just அடிச்சு விடுறதுதான். Just like how I live my life.
Nice. It works for you, at
Yeah,
least.
yeah. When it'll die, we don't know. It'll die someday. And that day we'll bring
We'll
another
have another
character.
Yeah.
I always feel theater or art should be accessible.
Hmm.
Because if you do a play in like Lady Andal, and if you're like, if the ticket is like $500 or 600 bucks or whatever, 1,000 rupees or whatever, I feel only some people can come and watch it.
Yeah.
What about the people who also need that kind of entertainment, who also want to see these things, and how to make it accessible for them? So also the films that we watch, some are all like very, lack of better words, elite, or some movies are like that, or some plays are like that. I want everybody to watch this, irrespective of gender,
from where,
age,
what.
where, what, nothing. Everybody should watch it. Just like how Simran ma'am has watched it. People are going and traveling and meeting. These kids are watching it. Parties are watching it. It's irrespective of age and
Everything else.
everything, which is fantastic.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. In fact, even theater, we travel to places like Anikatti and all these kuti places to go show them the play, because they need to watch it too.
Yeah.
And we all want them to watch
That's
it as
very
well.
beautiful, actually, to think of.
Yeah, it
it
has
like
to be
that.
accessible. It has to be accessible. There's no other way to. Of course, we can put like 800 shows in Chennai and a houseful show of everybody coming and watching. But what is the joy? Right? To meet new people and tell them a story and see what happens to them after that. Yeah. So that way, Manjula was like universal.
Yeah.
So it was interesting to crack that, and it just happened. We didn't really plan for it. It just happened. So I'm glad. Let me ride with it for a while, and then till it dies.
Nice. On a lighter note, if you could create a Maya starter pack, what will be the 5 things inside it?
Someone who's full of energy, maybe.
Yeah.
Could be intimidating, but not really. And the fact that I'm very straightforward, so it could hurt them.
Okay.
Warning.
Just saying.
Yeah. Warning. And don't mess with her because she can destroy you. Something like that, maybe. And my tolerance is 0.
Okay.
So to anything that I don't like.
Okay.
I can't be there. Today, if I'm here sitting with you for like 2 hours, I really love you. No, Simran. I'm just saying, like, my tolerance is like 0. I can't, I walk out.
It's the best way to be, I think,
Yeah.
especially being a girl.
Yeah, but it's also, I mean, I have to find a balance. I can't also be in extremes,
Yeah.
but working on it.
Depending
Somehow
on
finding-
situations and people.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
so all of
These
that,
are the things.
these are the things.
You've always been unapologetically yourself, like I mentioned at the beginning. So take it as stage or Big Boss or wherever you are. Where do you get that confidence from, especially when people are constantly trying to put you in a box?
Okay. I was not confident at all in the beginning. I was a very underconfident, someone with a lot of doubts, very sensitive.
Hmm.
I was all of this. And somehow life experiences have made me understand life more and about myself more. To be honest, I'm still sometimes underconfident with the stuff that I do. In fact, just that you put out one face with full conviction and be like, this is it, and this is what I want to do, sometimes there is doubt, and you're trying to like work on it. It's important to also understand what your body and mind and everything wants more than what everybody
People
else want.
Yeah.
And we have come out of all that
Yeah.
conditioning. Somehow it took us
Mm.
a lot to come out of that. I'm from Madurai, and imagine what kind of conditioning, societal conditioning, and
To accept you as a Madurai girl itself is so
is
difficult for
difficult.
me.
Yeah, I know, because of the
Yeah.
whatever skin color.
Everything. No, no, even the way you are.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's difficult to break out of those structures, right?
Mm.
And when you come out of it, you have no other option but to just go crazy and go wild and explore everything. Like I told,
So
make
let's just say that was your choice to be
I
that.
could not live otherwise.
Mm.
It was never an option. It was I had to be confident. I had to have all the strength in me to go see the monster in the eye. So
Mm.
I always had that thing right after I broke out of this whole structure of the kalacharam that we are living in. So it was important for me to come out of it. And it's interesting also you asked me this question because sometimes I myself, I think if I'm overboard or if I'm too like sassy for this world or whatever, in my own, but it also humbles me that I'm still underconfident. I'm still working on it. I'm still, maybe it looks like,
Yeah.
I'm whatever,
Uh,
intimidating. But
uh,
no, I'm also scared of them. I'm also intimidated by them.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
mutual.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think I'm figuring out that, especially I can't fit in a box. I need a really big,
I
big
see you being
box.
restless as you say it. At the heart of everything you do, music, theater, acting, and all of that, which is all about freedom, I feel.
Yeah.
So, in today's time, for you to live your life on your own terms, how does it feel and how do you always hold on to it?
It feels great because I'm in full control of it. And this whole independence and this whole freedom that you're talking about is so, uh, it's within. And if when I'm able to tap it and I'm able to see the world with that perspective, it's so beautiful. It's impossible. Like I said, it's impossible to
Have it any
be
other
in
way?
control of
Mm.
someone
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
something or situations or
Anything.
anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very difficult.
Yeah.
And now I have my space. I've been living alone for like 7 to 8 years in Chennai. It's the best time, and I love being it. Of course, it's a community space where people come and they chill and they do whatever they want to do, but still it's my space and I'm independent. I can take decisions of if I have to do this or not, and nobody's going to say do this for this and oh, don't do
Yeah.
this because you'll
Mm.
family reputation, all that. It doesn't
Mm.
come my way at all. So that way it's like I'm breathing well, and it's important to breathe well.
Yeah.
So
As
yeah,
simple as
yeah,
that.
simple as that. You have to
Mm.
sometimes people say you are given that independence. I don't think so
I
at
feel
all.
like that's the only normal way to be. Nobody gives
Yes.
you. I
Yeah.
don't believe in all that. I think it's overrated.
Yeah, nobody gives you the freedom. It's just
It's
within, and
there,
you gotta
yeah.
like tap it out.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the mind that says, "Oh, I'm not free.
Mm.
I'm in the clutches of the husband or the mother or the whatever
Mm.
family, everything." But when you tap that out, and it's fantastic. It's that.
Mm.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah, to bounce out of that whole idea of being in control is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think as time goes, that should just be the normal way of living, and there should be no
Yeah.
more questions itself of how do you feel being independent.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. In a world where everybody enjoys and tries to put themselves together, what is this messiest side of you that you enjoy?
Everywhere. And today I'm here, tomorrow I'm in Bangalore, day after I'm in Goa, then I'm randomly chilling with my friends in LA. So
Hmm.
it's very my friends get very annoyed because they call me, "Hey, va polam இன்னைக்கு படத்துக்கு போலாமா?" I'm like, dude,
வேற
I
ஊர்ல
am in
இருக்கு.
Pondy. And they're like, why
Hmm.
can't you tell us? Why can't
Hmm.
like, no, it was very spontaneous. I just had to leave. So
Hmm.
it's that's been my thing. I leave today if I want to, and that's maybe the most the messiest part.
Okay. And
Because
you enjoyed the most.
yeah, I enjoy the most because I'm fully ADHD.
Hmm.
So I can't organize, I
Do
can't
this.
plan, I can't. It's very instinct based sort of life that I live.
Uh,
Uh, I mean, that doesn't mean I miss my meetings or whatever.
yeah,
If
yeah.
I'm saying 5 p.m., I'm at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
That is somehow wired in
4:45
my.
today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see? So I'm wired to go
Uh,
on time also because of theater. Because if you
uh,
go late in theater, they will see you like one disgust. They'll
oh.
be like, hey, yaara, So I'm always trained to be on time. So all those things I'm able to plan except, uh, yeah, just leaving the city if I have to. So
Mm.
maybe that is the most messiest.
But
What is
you,
your messiest?
my messiest. I'm not actually very that type. I want everything in control.
Mm,
Everything has to be
happen like
perfect,
this.
or I
Okay.
will lose my mind.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe the only messy thing about me would be once I finish all of this, I'll just go home and be however I want and not be bothered about
Okay.
anybody, anything for a
Okay.
few hours. That's all I can think of.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm always like that. So my
Hmm.
life is only fully messy. And
It's
it's
a good
interesting.
mess.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
mess. Sometimes it has to be chaotic
Yeah.
to actually respect the silence.
Organized times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the silence are more important, but when it's a lot, also you feel like,
Yeah.
why should I respect the silence? No, it
Yeah.
has to be
Yeah.
chaotic and messy.
Yeah.
So you have some respect for it.
True.
I think so.
Yeah. No, it is very true.
Yeah.
Times when I have even had unexpectedly some messy situations,
Mm.
it's only taught me to be double safe and double
Yeah.
sure of things the next time. So,
Yeah, yeah.
but do I enjoy it? Not at
No.
all.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when I'm also, I also teach, so conduct workshops
Mm.
sometimes. So when I do that, I say, today, this is the philosophy that I want to say to you. This is what acting is about and all that.
Okay.
But tomorrow, I'll just fully negate it. I'll be like, no, that was crap. That was not true. Why did I say that? And this
Okay.
whole contradiction of life that and I allow it to happen to me.
Mm.
Today, I say something does not mean that's what I'm going to fully follow or be
Yeah,
like,
no.
or yeah, it can change.
I think it's nice if it changes and it's interesting if it changes because
Yeah,
only then you are evolving as a person.
yeah, yeah.
If you're going to think the same way for the rest of your life, then you're in the same place
Exactly.
for the rest of your
Yeah.
life.
Some of my friends call it out. They're like, "Hey, Nethu da you said you like
Ah.
this thing, and today you're saying you don't want." I'm like, "Adi Nethu," and it keeps happening to
Yeah.
me. They are now they are like they know it.
Yeah.
So
They
every day
expect
they'll be
it.
like, "Today you like or not?"
Yeah.
So it's yeah, it goes. It's very random. I think it's fully because of this ADHD aspect of my
Let's just
life.
put it on that.
Yeah, it's all that I think. Yeah, because when I was young, I was trying to figure out why. Because everybody is
A certain way.
yeah, a certain way,
Um,
and what is happening with me, or you always used to like bother me also because it was very difficult for me to organize or understand or plan. And
hmm.
in schools, we used to have this file system where you have
Yeah.
to put all the assignments in like a
Yeah.
file and
Yeah.
submit it. That was like nightmare for me because I was not able to do it.
Hmm.
And my parents are not people who would sit down for doing homework or whatever
Hmm.
because they believe in the fact that you do whatever you want and you fail, do something and come, but I'm not going to sit with you and
Hmm.
make you do this.
Hmm.
You have to figure it out, is
Hmm.
what they've always told me.
Hmm.
My mom is a teacher.
Hmm. Hmm.
So, yeah, so I grew up like that. And I used to have so much difficulty with this files and all of that, right? Same with life. There's so many other basic difficulties that, but I'm dealing it well, I think, these days. It's better. My house is clean. It's arranged. It's organized.
Nice.
I know what is where, and also because all these people come and they sometimes clean
Help
it
you out.
up and all that. And I shoot in my house, so it's always shifting and coming
Ah.
back, putting furnitures back and forth. So it's yeah, all of that.
Okay.
Only then we enjoy it.
Uh,
Yeah, it can be structured at some point when we focus on
I think
the
what
whole
has to be
structure.
structured has to be
Yes.
structured.
Yeah.
Other things
Things
can.
can flow.
Yeah.
It's important to just let it go
Mm.
and be free with whatever's going to happen. You won't believe, day before yesterday, one full concrete, this thing, pot, it fell near my bed. I'm like, what is happening? Some seepage,
Uh,
something,
uh,
one part of the ceiling just fell. And it just happened. I
okay.
was thinking, what if it just fell on my head?
Yeah.
Like it's just like 1 inch or
Uh,
2 inch. So, okay, let it happen. Okay, someday something, maybe I'll get hurt. But I'll warn them all. Anytime roof can fall, guys. Take care. Whatever
yeah.
falls, just catch it.
Do your bit.
Yeah, do whatever. Just throw it, clean it up, something you do. So, yeah,
Okay.
it has to be messy.
To wrap this up, what is something that you're curious about that's going to happen maybe in the next 5, 10 years that you're really interested in doing, even if it's completely out of your comfort zone?
I'm getting back to Terukuthu.
Mm-hmm.
It's a traditional folk form of theater,
Mm-hmm.
and it's interesting for me also because it's absolutely uncomfortable. It's very intense physically, and there's so much more to learn in all forms, literature, part, everything is new. So I'm happy to indulge in it, and we have a full night, 8 hour Kuthu performance that will happen in Kanchipuram
Mm.
in the month of January. You should come.
I will,
See.
for sure.
Yeah.
Summa sollala.
So that's what
Okay.
I'm doing next, right? Immediately.
So that's in January.
That's in January, but
Okay.
I'm rehearsing till from October, November,
Okay.
December. I'll be in Kanchipuram.
Okay.
I'll do back and forth
Fourth.
Chennai, Kanchipuram, that whole trip.
Okay.
So I'm very excited because I'm happy to go back to my roots and find what is in store. And there's so many Kuthu songs, so many Terikuthu songs it's so raw and so fresh. And I'm happy to learn it again. And I used to learn, I had learned before, but it was another form of Kuthu. So this is another form. This place is called Kattai Kuthu in Kanchipuram. So I'm doing that.
Okay.
And I want to read a lot. I have a lot of books that are waiting for me to like. So I want to get into the habit of reading. I used to read, then it just like I still read a little bit here
Okay.
and there when I have to, but I'm not in that. I want to make it a habit.
Like an
So,
active habit.
yeah, I
Ah.
think that is something that I really want to do. I want to go back to bringing my abs back. So I want to get back to fitness, and I'm releasing all my songs. So it's coming out one by one by one. There's so many musical collaborations that I'm doing. So it's fantastic. I'm learning so much, and so eager to put it out and for people to listen. And because we are enjoying it, and it's important for others to
Yeah.
also do it.
Yeah.
So what else is yeah, just exist, as I told you.
And take
So,
life as it comes.
yeah, take life as it comes and find those moments in your life that are important. Find those people, fall in love. Yeah, have cook, whatever, learn
Yeah.
to cook. So
Yeah.
these things are in the list of things
List,
that I
for
want
sure.
to do. Maybe not completely out of my comfort, but yeah, some in comfort, some not in comfort. Yeah, these things are something that I want to work, and I want to also work in cinema. There is a lot that comes to me, but I don't really get inspired by the things that come to me. But I think I want to just say yes to something and see where it
How it
goes.
goes.
As I told you,
Nice.
zero tolerance. Nala வந்து
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is not
Yeah.
இதுன்னு சொல்லிடுவோம்.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, they love me. They come to me, they tell me the story because they love me, and I respect them for that. But I say no also in a way that they understand why I'm saying no.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes I should say yes and go for it, especially in cinema, which works a certain way, and it's important to tolerate. So
Yeah.
I think,
In cinema, definitely
yeah,
tolerance has to be there.
yeah. So
Yeah.
building all that up to face it
And see where it takes
and
you.
see where it takes me.
I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to
Thank
that.
you. Thank you. And I've got so many songs to write that I have no time now. I have to go and write some 8 songs. I'm like, oh, all these things, maybe you said 10 years, maybe in the next 3, 4 years, this will happen. And then I don't know what, I don't know how.
Appo probably will have this again, and I'll
Again,
ask you.
part two,
Tell
Vogue
me.
Mari, we'll do this Vogue thing where Billie Eilish does this every year.
Okay.
Today is September
Wednesday.
10th, 2025. September 10th, 2028.
Uh,
We'll meet again.
September 10th, 2028.
2028.
Okay, Maya.
And we'll see if we have done.
I'm also looking forward to this now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also looking forward now.
This was such a joy, Maya. Thank you for being so real and bringing both your laughters and stories to us and the viewers watching it.
Thank you, Sim. It was such a good conversation. It was so real and so it was fun for me.
I hope it was worth your time.
Of course, I won't be here.
I know.
Fantastic. I love it.
Thank
Everybody
you.
watch it. All of you go watch it.
Thank you.
Oh, The Unsaid by Simran. Go watch it.
And for the viewers, I hope this conversation nudged you a bit more to embrace your own quirks and freedom. Until next time, this was The Unsaid. Take care and see you soon.